We appreciate you watching and listening to The Dead Jeff Show. Please like and subscribe and tune in for more videos. Right now, I want to shift gears before we get the Knicks picks and go to college football playoff results and predictions for the next round. Now, some of you, Nick, if you want to pull up the bracket, so we'll be ready.
Got it.
Some of you have seen our apology video to Miami. We did not think, me and Nick did not think Miami was going to win, and Luke, the maestro, picked Miami. And that video where we were incorrectly picking against Miami got 100 and some thousand views.
Yeah.
And our apology video didn't get that many, but I have a bone to pick. All of the people that said I was an idiot for picking Indiana to beat Alabama, it's their time to eat crow.
Yeah, they're gone.
Because Indiana came in there and steamrolled Bama.
Yeah.
And who doesn't love Curt Cignetti? God bless Curt Cignetti.
So good.
Thank God for Curt Cignetti.
Google me. Google me.
Well, he definitely wins.
Yeah.
And so if I got to sit here and eat crow about Miami, I'm expecting people in the comments to go, you know what? We were wrong about Indiana. And they just flat rolled over Alabama, and it was ugly.
Yeah,
and my friend Scott was so disappointed, and he said the only way it would be a blowout is if Bama beat Indiana in a blowout. But man, that was not even a chance. And thank goodness for that. But I want all those haters who was hating on IU. Let me get my helmet here. Let me get my helmet that my daughter got for me.
Hold it up above the mic so people can see it on the clips and stuff.
There we go. It's on my head there.
Yeah.
Indiana smoked Alabama and are in the semifinal to face Oregon.
The Ducks.
And we've already beat the Ducks in Oregon this year. And I am not betting against Curt Cignetti. Oh man, I am not going to do that. And this guy at quarterback, Mendoza, didn't he have more touchdowns and incompletions in that game?
Yeah, I think that's right.
3 touchdowns and
yeah.
2. So I feel like we're going to ride this wave. And look, I've been waiting 53 years almost to talk about Indiana football being good. So let me have my moment.
Is this what it would feel like if the Cowboys actually were good?
Hey. Let me have my moment, son. Mercy. We're talking about Indiana.
I'm with you. I picked Indiana to win too.
But I'm on a high and you brought me down with a low blow about the Cowboys. Okay.
Because they suck.
Now listen, that was an unexpected result. I thought Indiana would win, but not by 35 or whatever it was.
That's 35,
so
38.
Congratulations to the Hoosiers. They're going to play Oregon. I believe Indiana's going to win. I think they're the more physical team. I think we're the most complete team, their defense and their offense. I think our coaching is good, but they have a great coach too. I like Dan Lanning. But I think Indiana's going to win and go to the final. And the other matchup is, go ahead, Nick.
I'm
stealing your thunder here.
No, you're good. It's Ole Miss and Miami.
So Ole Miss beat Georgia.
Yep.
And people said this wouldn't happen, except for the Ole Miss fans, right? Is Georgia's too good? Georgia's too this. But man, Ole Miss and that quarterback out of nowhere playing awesome.
Yeah, what a run, man.
And they got the win over Georgia. I didn't see that coming. And we already mentioned the U.
Yep.
Right? And they got the win over Ohio State. And now they play Ole Miss.
Yep. So here are your lines. Ole Miss and Miami. Ole Miss is a 3.5 point dog. Miami is the favorite. Oregon and Indiana. Oregon is a 3.5 point dog. Indiana is the favorite. I think for me, and I think I've seen this a lot. I'm not trying to say that I'm the first person that said this by any stretch. It looks an awful lot like Oregon, Indiana is your national championship game, right? Like these two teams, like what Oregon did to Texas Tech. I mean, shutting them out 23-0, like the way that defense played. I agree with you. Indiana is definitely more physical than Oregon. But
I apologize. We didn't even talk about that. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Oregon's your team, and we just went right to
It
Indiana.
went right
See
to
how
yeah. No,
selfish I am?
Yeah. I mean, in fairness, I picked up Oregon in like 2012 because of video game uniforms. I wasn't born there,
I
so
was
I
gonna
think,
say
yeah, I think
it's
it's
a
Hey,
little
okay.
different.
speaking of uniforms, have you
Oh
seen my
Lord,
new Cooper flag?
walked
you
right
seen
in,
it?
walked right into that one, didn't I?
That thing is sweet.
Yeah, yeah. It's too bad they're not
Raise the
winning.
flag, just like Poncho's.
It's too bad they're not winning games.
Sopapillas.
But I do think, as good as Miami and Ole Miss have been, I would be shocked if the winner of the Indiana Oregon game, one, isn't then favored to win the Natty, and two, obviously just doesn't go and do it. Having said that, I am picking Oregon. I can't, I think they
What?
have it's a tall order for sure, but a lot of times, man, when the teams play the second time, it's difficult to replicate. The team that win doesn't want to adjust much, and the team that lost adjust everything.
Hey, you know what I heard last week? Oh man, teams coming off a bye, they're terrible in the college football playoffs.
They're
Who's
one
the
in-
only team that won?
I was going to say
Who,
they're
who
1 and
won off
7.
the bye?
It's true.
Who was
Here's the
that
thing.
team? Who was the team?
It's
Who was it?
Indiana.
Oh yeah, Indiana. And then it's hard to beat the team 2 times in the same year. Well, that's the old NFL. It's hard to beat them 3 times in a year. So I don't know if 2 times is that difficult, but I think it'll be more difficult. But we were in Oregon,
Yeah.
and we beat Oregon. So now we're going to be at a neutral site,
Yeah.
and it's in Atlanta, right?
I
Which
believe
is
that's
way
right, yeah.
closer
Yeah.
to Indiana than Oregon. So I don't think that that's going to happen, but it'll be closer than Alabama was for sure.
Well, I think to Nick's point, yeah, Indiana beat Oregon, but I don't think Cignetti is the type of coach that's content with barely beating
Like
the team.
staying there.
He's
Yeah.
going to make adjustments to blow them out. He's going to want to beat them by 50, I think. Whereas the other previous coaches might be more like, "Oh, we beat them, so I'm going to do the same thing." But y'all barely beat them. Like,
Yeah.
Here's one thing. Here's one thing my friend Scott said after the game. I asked him, "Is DeBoer in trouble?" The coach at Alabama. He goes, "I want Cignetti."
Yeah.
I said, "You can't have him."
Yeah, no, he's not
because
going
he's
anywhere.
our coach.
Yeah, he's not
and
going
he's the
anywhere.
guy that got them focused through the bye and like it was nothing. And I think he will have them focused on this game as well. So Indiana in the final for me, Oregon in the final for you. Luke has Indiana. He
Yep.
better or he can't ever.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
And then
And
the
then
other
we got
game,
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss and Miami. Ole Miss is the underdog, 3.5 point dog. I'm actually going to take the dog here. I think there's something to be said when these teams just get on these kind of weird runs. I really want to pick Miami just because it was so freaking fun watching Michael Irvin jump up and that was so cool. Like that kind of took me back to my childhood watching him run up and down the sidelines. I just think that Ole Miss, like you said, the quarterback play, Charlie Weiss Jr. is going to coach again. There was some question about whether or not he would continue to coach. He is going to. And I just think they're on one of these runs, man. I think it happens every so often in sports where a team just gets on a run and it's tough to pull them down, the Cinderella story sort of thing. So that's really all I'm basing it off of on the field. Obviously, I saw last week Miami that's a physical team, that's an opportunistic defense. But I'm gonna take Ole Miss in the upset.
I think I'm going with Miami. So I'll throw the U up for you guys so that I'm not going to go against them again, man. I mean, you saw how savage the fans were.
Yeah.
They came after me, but I do believe in that defense for Miami. I think they will score enough points. And what's the quarterback? Chambliss at Ole Miss?
Mm-hmm.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
Can he do it again? Maybe. I'm riding with the U in this game, and I'm looking forward to the Indiana-Miami national championship game for the college football national championship. And that's who I have. Now, look, one thing I want to say before Luke picks the U, because I know that's what he's going to do. Right, Luke? Are you going to pick the U? Tell us about it. Go ahead.
Picking Miami. I'm picking Miami. I picked them last round, and I'm going to pick them this round. I think their defense is better. I mean, I don't think their defense is better than Indiana's, but I think they're second. I think they have the second best defense. So, yeah, I'm picking Miami again.
Second best defense of the teams left is what you're saying.
Right. Yeah, the teams left.
Now, here's why I say that, because, man, these people in the comments of all these videos, if you get something wrong, they are so quick to pounce. Now, some of them may be only seeing that one video, but they don't go back and see all the other videos, and they don't have context of, wow, man, you are 8-1 on your picks, but that one you missed, you're an idiot. They don't look at what we've done over time, and I think it's hilarious, and it doesn't really bother me too much. I really think it's funny. If we give a take, people don't agree, that's great. Let's interact. Let's have fun. But calling us stupid and we don't know this, and then the old thing is, well, what kind of football did you ever play? And all this other stuff, it's just hilarious. But people love their college football teams.
Yeah.
And you can't speak ill of their college football teams. And we've talked about this on a What's Killing Jeff and all that other thing before. But here's what I'll say. Let's just have some fun, guys. And if we're wrong, we're gonna say, yeah, we didn't see that coming. We're wrong. And it's kind of boring to be perfect. So maybe it's for all you people out there that think you're perfect. I'm sure if we stacked up your pick record, it would be pretty bad. So just relax, everybody chill. Let's have some fun. And we had a lot of fun giving Luke his props, because we didn't talk about him missing on the Texas Tech pick. We didn't talk about that. So
yeah, but that was different. Like that was kind of like I could see either team winning. It was like, I guess I want Tech to win, so I'm going to pick Tech. But like nobody really thought Miami was, well, not nobody, but it was a bigger upset. I don't know, between that game. So because I was the only one that picked Miami. Just got to say that again.
Out of us three.
Suckers.
Out of us three, the only one. Okay, so I've got Indiana, Miami. Nick clearly has Oregon and Ole Miss. And Luke has Indiana and Miami.